Girls with Wisdom. My name is Karina Clutty, and today we're going to be going over another finance idea, which is called RSI. This is known as the Relative Strength Index, and you can compare stock values by the gaining, the losing, the how it trended upward as well as downward, and you are going to be doing this by using the language of R. So R is one of our languages we're trying to bring more towards Girls with Wisdom, as it's showing the more realistic approach of what day-to-day coding is like with finance and how people do it as careers. So RSI is the Relative Strength Index, and the formula for it is 100, so divided by 100 divided by 1 plus Rx, and RS is the relative strength, and that is equal to the average of the upward trend divided by the average of the downward trend. So what we need to do first is we're going to open up R and we're going to start our code. The first thing we're doing is going to do some comments. So commenting here is pound keys. And I'm going to be writing, we have to first write don't make more than 2,000 calls per hour or 48,000 calls per day, or Yahoo Finance will possibly block your IP. So then the next line of code is going to be blocking what would happen if you have too many calls in the Y finance. So what we're personally going to be doing is we're going to be using Amazon stock. So I have it already downloaded onto my computer. And a more clear understanding of what RSI is printed right here. So it starts with RSI, and it has the historical data as well as the up and down trends with the average gain and losses and the relative strength. Overall, with these quantities added together is what RSI is. So to start our actual code, we're going to write stock. So we're writing stock failure is equal to 0. And then the next line says stocks underscore not underscore imported is equal to 0. The next line we're going to write is another comment, and we're just going to say that this is for our iteration of our list. And now we're going to do a while loop. So we're setting I is equal to 0, and then we're saying while I is less than ln, which is length, then parentheses tickers, and then tickers, and then close one side of the parentheses and the other, and then write and. So this is showing that it's equal to amount underscore of underscore API underscore calls is less than 1,800. So we have our colon, as we know that Python and R both use colons like this, and then this is the try is equivalent to our else in this line, and we're writing print iteration is equal to close the bracket and write plus stri, closing both, and then we're going to write stock. Make sure your indentations are right. So stock is equal to tickers I, and then get the current stock ticker. Then we have our temp is equal to yf dot ticker, and then we're setting it to str clock. So once we have our stock, str stock, we are then going to be moving twice to the right and doing a history data. So we're doing hist underscore data, and this is going to be collecting the data from the Amazon stock of the past week, and it is going to be printing out the temp dot history. And as a result, we have our period is equal to the max. After that, we have to make another comment. And this comment is just going to say how this shows what kind of data the stock has in the history. After that, we are going to go up. We can move this back and then tap it again and write another hist underscore data dot to underscore CSV. CSV is how you are importing your data on R, and it's going to get it from it, and you're going to just do a simple your path. And then this is going to be the line that is saving the history data. After this, we are doing the time is the time dot sleep of 2, and then the amount underscore of API underscore calls is plus equal to 1. And then we have a stock failure. So the reason why we're doing underscore is because you can't do camel case in R. So we have to just do the underscore to keep the words together. And we're setting this equal to 0. And we're almost done. So our I is plus or equal to 1. After this, we're just going to say that the stocks underscore not underscore imported is now equal to 1 plus equal to 1. And then we have the amount of API calls is plus equal to 1 as well. So the stock underscore failure is equal to 1. As a result of this, we have to now do the SSL error. So the SSL error, we have to write the except line of the request dot exceptions dot SSL error as E. Now we're going to print statement and write Amazon backend error attempting to fix SSL. After we have this, we are going to be explaining how we have the SSL of an error that is produced from the finance of Amazon and the stocks it has. So we have to do a statement of if. So if the stock is underscore failure, then we have it's less than 5 with a colon. We are moving this to the next ticker with an iteration of I plus is equal to 1. We are almost done with our code right now, and after we have this, we just have to do the stock once again. Stock underscore imported, stock underscore not underscore imported, and we have that is now equal to plus or equal to 1, and then just 2 more lines of amount underscore not amount of API calls is plus equal to 1, and then we are saying that the stock failure is plus equal to 1. So now we have to do a print statement, and that's just going to say the amount of stocks that were successful are imported. Go out of the brackets and just do plus str parentheses I minus stocks underscore not imported. As a result, now we need to make sure our code works by having first we need to show the different companies, and then after that we need to show what the data is of all the values for the past week. So for our different companies, okay, so we have Amazon, Tesla. These are the companies that if you go onto stocks and you download, these are the first few that come up. And it's showing you how many days is observed, positive, false values, and negative values, sensitivity, as well as accuracy. So as you can see, Amazon has an accuracy of 52%, Tesla 47%, and it ranges so on and so on. And finally, for the history of it and the data chart of Amazon solely is that, let's see if we can enlarge the graph. Okay, so if we go closer, we could see that the prices is from ranging every single day, and it shows an upward and downward price, the average gain, the average loss, the RS, and the RSI. These are all for the different days of it and all the prices that are happening with Amazon's stock. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions on any specifics of this process, please let us know by contacting girlswithwisdom@gmail.com. We're more than happy to pair you with a mentor, or you can direct message us on Instagram @girlswithwisdom. Thank you so much and have a great day.